Welcome to the Take It Home podcast. Podcast so bad we really should just take it home. I am one of your hosts, Doc Simmons. You can find me on all social media at Doc Simmons 17. It is your dynamic duo tonight. I'm gonna give a hot tag to my partner. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Zach Hendricks. Find me on all social media at Z Hendricks Brand. And of course, look up your mama's favorites at Country Air Official and them out of town shooters at Country Air Brand. And not here, but locally respected, internationally known for the ref brand, Perch XLV. Check them out. Perch and hashtag Take It Home Podcast.
Waffles, 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 waffles. How's
Nailed
you?
it.
I was gonna say, how's that New Year's food and whatever other food you had?
Oh, bro. Like, what are you talking about grubbing?
Yeah, it
Like,
looked good.
we grubbed like Christmas. We made a turkey breast. We pretty much made Thanksgiving dinner all over again, just smaller.
Mhm.
We made Christmas cookies, like handmade, six different Christmas cookies. Uh, and I helped, definitely.
And I
Uh, and I helped. Um, then, yeah, dude, New Year's Eve, which there's a bribe. I've now watched Wicked like three times. But it was worth it because Val made bacon wrapped filet mignons, jumbo scallops, snow crab legs, and twice baked potatoes.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
yeah, you're like second person I met that had twice baked potatoes with theirs. I feel left out.
Yeah, dude, we
Also,
got
we
lucky
we
too. There was
thought
a
we thought we had potatoes was the problem. Right.
well,
Potatoes were planned.
we got lucky. We went to Ray's butcher shop, and there was like only two packs left. And we have to always get two because there's three of us, and they come two to a pack.
Mhm.
And this guy was asking about them, and then Val was like, "Oh shoot!" But then he ain't grab them, so she grabbed them real quick.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys don't
So
have
like,
Hy-Vee out there.
yeah, no,
Yeah, Hy-Vee keeps them stocked, but I was gonna home make some, but yeah, thought we had potatoes, but we ended up using all like a week ago.
yeah. And then I made breakfast. It wasn't too hard. I just put on the oven and put on cinnamon rolls and then put on the frosting.
Yeah,
Val
like
iced
that.
it. So I really didn't do much. I literally just put them in the oven. It's pretty much how I contributed to making breakfast.
Here's a trick for you. Those cinnamon rolls, you can like let them defrost a little, put them in a waffle maker, and now you have bread for breakfast sandwiches.
Ooh. You hear that, Val? Let those just frost, put them in the waffle maker, then you get bread for sandwiches with them. Come into a kitchen near us.
Yeah, it's a good one. With those toast
Uh,
up.
What'd you have?
So Christmas we did fucking steak and mussels. And then for New Year's, we did fried lobster tails, mussels and shrimp, and fried shrimp. Yeah.
Oh, you guys went all seafood.
Yeah, we went all seafood this New Year's. And then
All surf, no turf.
yeah, and then French fries. A lot of fried food. It was delicious. It was good. It was good. My fried shrimp was a little overcooked, so that made me a bit sad. But everything else was pretty good. Um,
Bro, the steak was good. Like Jack and I both finished our steaks. Val finished half of hers, and I finished the other half. The baked potatoes were good. The jumbo shrimp was good. The crab legs were so good. There was barely any left. Like we ate really good. And
yeah.
then also like on the New Year countdown, and I had to put it over, bro, because it took like over a fucking hour to find cotton candy. You know how hard it is to find cotton candy? Like super
I
hard.
I mean, yeah, I guess I've never been a huge cotton candy guy.
Well, like
I
Val looked
feel
up.
like my sister was and had it all the time, so I don't know what I mean. You know how far I'll go for food, so I don't know what links she was going through to get hers.
Well, like Val saw on Facebook this little ball drop thing you do with champagne where like you
Oh
put like
yeah,
sprinkles of, and like there's also like we wanted to get cotton candy for that. Bro, we were at the store and we're like, oh, we're at Target. We'll check here. No. All right, let's check Walmart. No. Let's check Pick and Save. No. all right, well now like Luke like needed a ride. Luke needed us to be home real quick because he didn't have his house key, so he came over. Then I gave him a ride somewhere. We stopped at a gas station, no cotton candy. There's a Walgreens right where I dropped him off, so I was like, let me check out this. No cotton candy. And then Val reminded me there's a gas station by Kurt's house that has cotton candy. And the reason why I remember is because she was holding open a door for me, and I don't know if she dropped the door and it hit me, and she said, "Ooh, cotton candy." So.
Nah, yeah, is like yeah, it used to be like I feel like it used to be a regular snack in gas stations, but we've
I really felt like it was a lot regular everywhere.
yeah,
Even like Walmart, I feel like Walmart should have had it. They
had
have
it.
everything.
Yeah. It's surprising that Walmart didn't have it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I thought Walgreens for sure would have it.
I definitely I feel
Oh
like
yeah, Speedway, no Speedway.
it was Speedway.
Oh no, Speedway didn't have it either.
Speedway did not have it either. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it there. That's interesting. Like times are changing with our gas station snacks.
I'm like,
Um,
granted, I'm not a big cotton. I don't really. I'm not like I need cotton candy, but it was
yeah,
just
I've never
more.
been that type. Like I said, I've seen those like martinis and drinks that you put the cotton candy, mix it together, pour it over the cotton candy.
Yeah, it was really good. Like we had like a nice little champagne, but like I ain't gonna lie, it was like after New Year's, we went to bed.
I
It
didn't
was
make it. I didn't make it, so don't feel bad.
Oh, we were in bed, but we actually like just laid in bed for a while because we stayed up for Vegas's New Year.
Okay. Oh no.
But
Like nope, I sent out my Happy New Year's text to the family at like 9 o'clock because I was like, oop, I'm not making it.
oh, so I'm not part of the family no more.
It's like, so
Here I am leaving you precious voicemails.
oh yeah, I was fucking out. I was like, let me just get these texts. Like yeah, it was like all the friends.
There's a there was a moment I think I was gonna make it. We were chilling, like we kind of waited until later to make the dinner just so we could have it like closer to New Year. And then like I was like, man, I'm like sleepy.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm old.
Oh yeah, I was feeling it. Um, yeah, it was rough. I mean, still a good New Year. Just watching wrestling until I got tired. Um, but hey, you've been on a roll with these banger of the weeks. Do you have one for today?
I could keep it going. Let's see. What do I want to put on? I'm trying to think of what can I put on? Uh, I did pressure, right? I did do that
Yes.
one.
That was last week, I believe.
Um, I can do. Let's do. Don't Stop Me Now by Queen.
Mm, classic.
We ain't doing no Wicked Defying Gravity. No, that is weird. No, you're not getting no suggestion on our Take It Home podcast Spotify list. We don't need them having popular, defining gravity, dancing in lights. Damn, I know all the songs. This is your fault.
Oh, I'm guessing her suggestions are all Wicked songs.
Yeah, she said defying gravity.
Um, yeah, I still have not seen it. I am sure it's good.
Well, if you want to borrow our Amazon account, I'm sure Val is willing to help anyone
Oh no,
fix their.
I've got it. It's just when we get into what we're watching, you'll see why I have not been able to watch much of anything else.
I'm pretty sure if you were free on Watch Anything, Wicked's not the top of the list.
Yeah, but like, considering what we were talking about before the podcast, that affected what I have watched this week.
True.
So,
No, I mean, to be blunt, I know I might sound like I'm shitting on it, but it's actually not bad. Especially like Val like really likes Wizard of Oz, so I watched that with her.
mhm.
And then her telling me who the characters are because there are like obviously with wait, it's kind of interesting because Jack watched it. And I guess it's not really a spoiler because I don't really expect you to be like upset about it. But at the end of the movie, he looks at us, he's like, "Am I supposed to like Linda?" Because
Yeah.
like because it's
I have like I know like kind of like the fact that there's more to the Wizard of Oz story than what is in the movie.
well, like the Wizard of Oz is basically Dorothy came to Oz and she's just hearing what everyone's telling her, but like they
Yeah,
don't know. It's
like
like
the
pretty
actual
much,
backstory to relationships and stuff like that.
yeah, like Wicked definitely is like there's like it's definitely like there's two sides to every story because she's a wicked witch, but like when you watch it, like right now, like I'm trying to figure out how she's not the bad guy. Like she's
Yeah.
like her heart's in all the right places, and then she finally gets what she wanted and finds out it was all a fucking for nothing. It was kind of a smack in the face,
Oh, fair.
and like there's a lot of things that are conspiracy that Val and I talk about, but we'll talk like that. We have a year for that.
No, that's fine.
I was told to cut it off, take it home for this conversation.
Oh,
No
okay,
more
fair.
spoilers for the podcast.
Fair, fair. Val is a purist.
It's
Um,
like she's seen it in the theater 4 times, and even though she owns it now, where we can watch it anytime at home, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a fifth.
no, that's fair. Mm. Like it was like 5 times is not the most I've seen a movie.
Theater.
At a theater? No. I'm pretty sure I saw Wedding Crashers 6 times, three
You
times
really
in
like
a week.
the big fan of Wedding Crashers, huh?
Uh, well, yes, I was, but then it was just going with different groups of people.
I get that. I've definitely seen. I think Dark Knight 2 or 3 times in the theater, just because like
Yeah, that's
I went
another
the
one
first
where
time
I probably
opening.
saw like three or four times because yeah, seeing it with different people.
I remember I saw it with a group of the friends, and then like what a couple of guys like, "Oh, you want to go?" I'm like, "You're like, I'll buy you a ticket." And I was like, "Sure, I got nothing going on." And then
And
probably another time was just with other people.
yeah, and then where I'm from, there's a what is it, Aero and Space Museum. They show movies on like this huge fucking screen. So like a lot of the like, I know I saw The Dark Knight there, or whatever the second Batman movie was, and one of the Transformers, because like fucking screen is huge. It's
That'd
great.
be dope. I know. Apparently, in New Berlin, they have this thing called Screen X,
Mhm.
where it goes on the walls as well, like on the side. So it's like the screens in front of you and the left and right.
Oh, nice. Mm. I wonder if that's, I don't think I've ever done that at, because I think one of the movie theaters here has Screen X, and I don't think I've ever done it.
I've definitely never done it. We just seen it, and like that's like I guarantee if Wicked's still on Screen X, that's number 5, like slotted. And we're done talking about you, Val.
Okay. All right. So besides Wicked, what else have you been watching this week?
I feel like I watched Raw. I definitely saw the Pentagon teaser. It was like very
I
obvious.
watched Raw but missed the Pentagon teaser.
It was like I think it's maybe. I
I
wonder
mean,
if it's
I
because
saw it like played back, but yeah, I missed somehow missed. I was watching the segment, but somehow missed it.
it was like right before a commercial, I think.
Yeah. Um,
But it was definitely. I wonder if it's like because it was like they made it super obvious who it was, like on like
yeah,
the War
yeah, yeah.
Raiders.
It was like, I mean, they gotta know there's still hype on Pentagon, and that's a big signing if they do something with him,
It sounds like to me, it sounds like he's gonna be tagging Rey Mysterio.
which is not what I want.
I really do not want him in LWO.
Yeah. 'Cause,
But like
so
Rey,
I do want to make it clear. Mentor Ray was great in Lucha Underground. They are not doing it the same.
no locker room Rey is not good.
Yeah,
Where he's
not
like,
this one. Yeah, yeah. Lucha
where he's
Underground
like,
locker room leader Ray was good. This one is not.
and it was just really weird. Like, it's all right, Otis. If you like, you'll definitely get him next time. It was so generic.
Yeah, it was very generic, and like in Lucha Underground, they made him like kind of jilted. Like I feel like Lucha Underground Ray would have been like, you see, that's why that happened. This is what you need to do.
Yeah, and this one's like super encouraging. I get because they want him to look like the good guy, especially with the Kofi and Xavier Woods heat, which it's crazy like how Dominic Mysterio heat is resonating all over now.
Yeah. And like that's freaking a term that people understand.
Yeah, like Dominic Mysterio
You're-
heat.
Yeah. Who would have
I'm
thought?
looking forward to his face turn.
Yeah, I think we're a ways away from it.
It's gonna be one day he's gonna tell Liv Morgan, "I don't want your tendies no more."
Something like that. Um, and
Uh,
watch anything else?
I trying to think. I watched
Um,
Wicked. I watched Raw. Uh,
CM Punk, Seth Rollins promo was good.
oh
Uh,
yeah, that was. I liked when he's like, "You left and went to the other competition just to fit, and now you're back here."
yeah, enjoyed that. Io Sky versus Lyra Valkyria was a good one. Um,
I was hoping they were going to give us a damage control. I was like, "Come on,"
I
but
was
then
kind of
again, not
happy that
really.
they didn't.
Actually, I guess I don't want that
I
because then that
don't
makes
want
me a
that. Yeah, because
hypocrite.
I want Dakota Kai to win this, and I want Io to win the women's Raw title.
Did she already get her shot and lost her shot though?
I think she did, but like, has that ever mattered?
That's true. I expect they're going to set up Rhea, but like, I don't know. I don't think Rhea really needs a belt.
Yeah, Rhea doesn't need it. Though Rhea is probably the most likely.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like Dakota Kai, her and yeah, I think it'll be like that. Is that next week on the Netflix show? I'm
I
guessing.
believe so, yeah.
That makes sense.
Her and Lyra should have a good one.
Did they do anything with Wyatt Six at all this week or no?
I I feel like that might have been on SmackDown because isn't Miz and Cross are on SmackDown, right? Or are they on Raw?
No, everyone's on Raw.
And then unless there was something in the background, no. then then I probably did
I
see all of
missed
that segment.
I missed SmackDown, but I want to watch it, especially Gargano and Shelly.
Yeah. So I'll probably go back and watch that. Like I said,
I wonder if Ricochet ever like felt like when he like was leaving WWE and going to knowing he was going to AEW, did he think like within a matter of months he'd be getting toilet paper thrown at him nonstop?
but goddamn, this is gonna go into what I was watching. Heel Ricochet is so much better. Heel, cocky, getting embarrassed. Ricochet is so much better.
Letting people know I am better than I am that guy.
Yeah. Yep. Letting them know that he is that guy. Just leaning into the like, because it was like, I guess there was always like something not authentic in his face promos, but now he's just kind of leaning into that awkwardness that we all feel when he talks.
Yeah, like he's like doing that, like even that awkward, like aha
Uh,
player, like
yeah.
trying to be that obnoxious guy you don't want to like run into at the bar.
Yeah. So doing that, and then, anything Swerve touches turns to gold, and their segment on Wednesday was great.
It make you want to swerve when you drive.
Hmm.
Did you want to swerve when you drive?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
As long as it make you want to swerve when
Like
you drive.
hopefully Swerve when I drive to hopefully revive Prince Nana from the okay chair shot.
I'm looking forward to Bobby Lashley versus his sister.
Like they stomped through the acclaimed. Um,
Oh,
yeah, and then Bowens and Caster still kind of beefing. I want to say,
yeah, it's kind of for everyone who saw our list. I wasn't sure if they're going to be around to make that list.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll see how that goes. But I was thinking about it. They've been pretty good about like not breaking up tag teams. There's been a lot of teases.
Yeah, I've
But
never really seen a tag team break up
okay.
yet,
Yeah, in AEW, so like really besides Cole MJF
which wasn't really a tag team to
tag team,
begin with.
yeah.
Bro, we were at Walmart, by the way, and they had Texas Roadhouse butter.
Not surprising. Not surprising. If anything, that feels long overdue.
Yeah.
Because I mean, freaking Red Lobster's been selling the Cheddar Bay biscuits frozen since like the 90s.
I saw a rumor that apparently, like, they're supposedly like they were no longer doing like the all like the biscuits to go or something now,
Mhm.
or I don't know.
No, maybe. Like, there's been a lot of rumors with how they've mismanaged handling business and what they're doing to try to combat that. So wouldn't be surprising. What else did we watch? So we talked about a little bit of AEW. Uh, what do you think of the new name Cope?
Cope, yeah, I've seen a lot of people. I didn't hear. I just saw a lot of people complaining about it.
I don't
I
hate
don't
it.
know. I mean, also like in a way, it's kind of funny because WWE always took away the first name, so this to me, it's kind of comical
Yeah,
because everyone
yeah,
used to
yeah.
complain like,
It's
"Oh,
a very
every time."
WWE name.
It was a very WWE thing. Like if you were someone, and you were just your last name. So it's just
Yeah.
kind of like, is this like a funny little rib to himself, like goofing off, like, "Hey, I'm gonna just take my first name away."
I was like, I'm imagining it's because because I remember he did trademark Rated R Superstar shortly
Yeah,
after he left. So I just wonder if it's just another business decision.
but like, did he really have to trademark Cope? Isn't that his last name?
Copeland, and I don't know that he's ever
Oh,
gone by it.
oh, Copeland.
Yeah.
I guess that's what. Yeah, Adam Copeland. I guess yeah, Cope is weird. I don't get. Then that's yeah. I don't know. It's a weird name, but
Yeah,
I mean,
it's definitely
like Cody Rhodes' neck tattoo. I'll learn to live with it.
It's like I don't think it's as egregious as that, but yeah, I think it'll be fine in the end because
Dude, I'll never forget when Cody Rhodes revealed that neck tattoo. I was like, "What the hell?"
that is up there with the Mike Tyson face tattoo reveal.
Mike Tyson's face tattoo is actually kind of tight, though.
Yeah, it's we
Like it
all
just fit.
understood that Tyson was crazy, and we accepted that this is the natural evolution of that crazy. We did not
Yeah,
see that with
clean cut Cody Rhodes who's coming out wearing suits and all that.
yeah, get the big neck tattoo. I get the appeal. I want a neck tattoo as well, but
I don't. I like. Not gonna lie though, and probably a girly thing, but I do want like a tattoo behind the ear. But it's like I want
I don't
something
think that's
small.
I don't think that's girly. Maybe I've just known a lot of guys with it, so I've just never seen it as girly.
Yeah, definitely want to start my sleeve here one day when I win the lotto.
Mhm.
Find someone I can trust who can do a portrait.
Yeah.
Those are the two like probably circumstances.
Oh, portrait. Oh, did I? Oh, well, my tattoo artist specializes in portraits. I just,
Animal portraits.
I'm pretty sure she's done animal portraits.
Yeah, I really want to get one of Mindy. I got this whole idea for the forearm, and then after that, I got other ideas. But like, I feel like I want Mindy. Like, that's the main one. Then I could build off of that.
Yeah.
I
Um,
want to try to squeeze her into space. I'd rather have other spaces fit around. The other dogs, I don't know. I love them, but they ain't the first.
yeah, no, I get it. Um, so besides Raw and Dynamite, there was the AEW pay-per-view. I don't know, like that was this weekend, right? This was this past weekend.
If it was, I definitely did not see it.
Yeah, I believe it was this past weekend. Yeah, World's End. It was pretty good, pretty good. The only bad things were the stories that you knew you didn't care about really going into the show. Um,
Like who?
Cole MJF, like it was a good match. It just
Is it
like
kind of ride its course?
yeah, just kind of running its course. Um,
I mean, it kind of like not. It sucks for Adam Cole, and I get they're trying to have the payoff, but like his injury didn't help out.
yeah, I think the injury just really
His
stifled.
injury didn't help out, and then he's just like then MJF feud with how many other people in between?
Yeah, and then they came. Yeah, that's the thing. Like MJF had time to go heel before Adam Cole came back, and then we had to switch up the story.
Yeah, because Adam Cole was the heel.
Yeah, Adam Cole was the heel coming out of it, but yeah, now he's the face. So it's yeah, his injury didn't help. Um, the four-way for the world title. Um, it's basically in the same situation. Match was good. Maybe the finish was a little questionable. Um, just if you think about it for too long.
What was the finish for the fatal? What was the fatal four way? Who was in it?
Mox, Page, Jay White, and Orange
I'm
Cassidy.
assuming. I'm assuming Orange Cassidy.
Yep, Orange Cassidy. So finish was Claudio and Yuta get involved, which like it's just weird because it's oof, one, where are the guns for Jay White? Where it's a conglomeration for Orange Cassidy, and Christopher Daniels had said something about being in Page's corner, but where was he when all this happened? And then immediately following that, you had the rated FTR Cope return. So it's like, why didn't you guys just help during the match?
No, I get that. I hate that too. Like when you know other teams have factions, but only one person. It's like I get there's no rule, but why is no one else coming?
Yeah, why is nobody else coming to even the odds? So it was just that weird. Your people are getting jumped. Um, Freaking Jay White giving the Blade Runner to everybody, including Marina Shafir, was dope. Um, it was just like one of those Austin stunner moments. But yeah, those two were uh probably the worst and like the worst, and they were good matches that I just didn't care about as much.
Yeah.
Um,
Did was Dante and them on the 0 hour?
yep, they were on the 0 hour in a 8 man. That was fun. It is weird seeing Cage in just all black, like
What
black
do they saying he has a
bikers and
normal beard?
black bikers, black kick pads, black shooters, I believe he's got on.
Even like just a full beard.
Yeah, yep, full beard. It is like it's very, very strange to see. He's usually a pretty colorful guy. Um, Outrunners are over. What's new? I'm liking Andretti and Leo as a heel tag team. I almost want junior tag team titles, but
That's a lot of belts, though.
yeah, that I think would just take it over to too many belts. Right now, I think they have one less than the E. Um, but yeah, no, it was a fun 8 man tag. Top Flight looked great. Layla Gray versus Tony on 0 hour was also good. Tony Storm continuing her story of being a rookie is great. Her and Deonna Purrazzo cut a pretty good promo together with
Like
Purrazzo.
Tony Storm's now being a like the Tony Stormer stands to get you up.
Wait, what?
I said Tony Storm right now, her gimmick is she's like treating herself like she's in her rookie year.
Yeah, like she's forgotten everything that's happened since her rookie year.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that yeah, that's been good. And everybody was kind of weird about it. This was the first time where like somebody like at least pretended to buy into it. Like you're a rookie again with Deonna Purrazzo, so it was good. Um, like I feel like there was another 0 hour match that was 0 hour was good. Um, pre-show was really good. Uh, those tournament matches, Osprey Fletcher, the third in their story was really good, and Osprey bled so much and did not get cleaned up for his eventual finals match. Um,
There's an Okada, right?
huh?
Him and Okada were finals.
Yep, him and Okada were finals. Right after that, we had Ricochet Okada, more heel Ricochet that eventually ended in his loss, and Swerve coming out to say, "Hey, I told you I would embarrass you publicly and make it big if you fucked up. You have fucked up. So everybody, here's the toilet paper. Let's throw it at Ricochet." And then yeah, that led great into uh Wednesday with Ricochet interfering in Swerve's match, stabbing him in the head with scissors. Swerve is a very good bleeder, so that was great. And yeah, just
Yeah.
a couple of very good visuals of Ricochet this week with him with the toilet paper, him in the chair covered in Swerve's blood. That was good. I'm trying to think what was after that. I think it might have been MJF, uh, Adam Cole there. Then after MJF wins, afterwards we have the reforming of Undisputed Era. So, hopefully we're moving on from MJ Cole and or MJF and Cole, and MJF cut a promo backstage going after Moxley, or not necessarily Moxley, but just whoever has the title. Um,
Okay.
uh, Mercedes Moné and Chris Statlander. Fucking A, those girls are good together. That match was really good. That match was really good. Probably her Mercedes best match since coming to AEW.
Yeah.
Um, so that was really good, and probably helped by the fact that she didn't have to hit her finisher. I think that's just been the big problem in all her matches is not everybody can take that finish great. Um, oh, friggin' Hobbs and Takeshita, meaty men slapping meat match. Perfect change of pace. Those two guys killed it. Yeah, give Hobbs a title again soon. He deserves it. He's very good. Though Takeshita seemingly can't have a shitty match.
Yeah.
Also, so that was good. Even like they had a mess up, but they sold it great. It played into the story they were already telling. That one was good. Uh, yeah, and then Osprey Okada was as good as you would imagine it to be. Um, and
Ooh, and
like,
it was Okada over, right?
yep, Okada over. Okada over with Kenny returning to give him the championship.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Like I feel like that finishing sequence was the perfect example of throw to hit them, they got to duck. 'Cause they were throwing bombs and like, yeah, if you didn't duck, you were getting taken out. So really enjoy that one. Um, but most importantly, what I watched, besides those things, was I watched a lot of old matches this week. Um, I went through most of Swerve's title defenses over this year. And I think we highly underrated his run, even for as good as it was. Um, so I watched a lot of those. And then I have been watching, I shot you one of the match, a lot of Dragon Gate um this past week. A lot of Dragon Gate USA. Trying to spot Val. Haven't seen her yet. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Dragon Gate tag matches. And they've been awesome. Dragon Gate is always something I wanted to get more into, and I've discovered that it's a lot easier to find the matches if you know exactly what match you're looking for. So somebody had posted like their top 10 favorite Dragon Gate matches. So I spent the past couple days watching all those, and it's awesome. It's crazy to see all those guys like, much younger, when they're still figuring themselves out, or when they have kind of got it figured out, at least in ring, and they're just working on character. Like I watched Johnny Gargano versus Shingo Takagi. It is the same Johnny Gargano. It is the same moveset. It's just his character is much better. Like it is the exact same spots, but the character is much better. And then you have like Ricochet, even with all the crazy high flying things he's done, like he hadn't really figured out those spots yet. So that's, always interesting and like feels good to see that everybody's just not like super talented and everybody has to work through these things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's crazy to see that. Shingo all over it. I love me, my Naruki Doi. I'm all over it. BB Hulk, the only guy I think looks good in long pants, as a wrestler. Yeah, so it's been fun. And I shot you the one is just, the pace that they go while still looking in control and like not rushing is amazing.
Yeah.
And just like how clean, like yeah, they're famous for the Dragon Gate Six Man. That's a lot of people in the ring, and very rarely does it look like they're fumbling over each other. Like I said, I think in those 10 matches, I only saw it once
Yeah.
where like somebody was out of position, and it was low key, who's not a Dragon Gate home guy. So, it's been really fun. It's been really fun. Like definitely some ideas to take from it. But it's been fun. So yeah, just watching a lot of old Dragon Gate.
Yeah. I
But
mean, if you find some Dragon Gate, uh, like I watched one Val showed me, it was, I believe, Dragon Gate USA. It was Moxley versus Eric Cannon, and Val was Moxley's manager.
yeah, the last match or was it this one? No, it was maybe like no, it was his last match, Shingo versus Danielson. I saw Moxley come out. Like I knew that she was involved with Moxley and like Brody Lee, so one of them, I guess Brother Lee was in a faction and he was just on the side and I was trying to see if Val was there. And then
I
yeah.
know she's had a run in with, she has a picture where she has a run in where like Brody like gets her. But yeah, she was like a Moxley manager,
Oh,
her
she
and
was a
this other
Moxley
girl.
manager. Okay, so then I was thinking,
Yeah, it was like the
okay, so
gimmick was like Moxley wanted, like they were supposed to be like super trashy girls who liked self, like him being like a jerk and abusive.
okay.
Like they like to be degraded.
So yeah, I have not watched a Moxley match yet, but he's come out at the end of a couple of these
Oh
um
yeah.
to like grab his guys. But it's been fun. Um Yeah, love discover and like it's not even like really discovering a lot of these guys. Like these were the guys when I say, I was watching, that top 90 moves of Ricochet video. These were the other guys that I eventually found that had, they
Yeah.
didn't have top 90s, they had, maybe top 30 moves of so and so, top 10 moves, so and so. But yeah, a lot of these guys were then, oh, Young Pac is a weird one to see. Like
Yeah.
especially like compared to his gimmick now, even like going back to watch like when he was just Neville, like before the change, is still, weird to see. But even going back, that much further it's so weird.
Did he have the same? Did he look the same at least?
Yeah, he looks the same, but it's just definitely like, damn, you put some years on you, obviously. Like,
Yeah, you.
yeah, it's not as
That,
bad as like maybe like young Ricochet. Young Ricochet compared to Ricochet now is always like a rough see. Like before he put on the muscle and before he cut
cut
his
the hair
hair.
off.
cut his hair. Like it's always a weird look.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. Probably gonna maybe sneak in one more Dragon Gate match before I go to bed tonight, but I've enjoyed it. But enough of me nerding out on old matches. Why don't we talk about what we did this weekend, brother? What did you have any work this past weekend?
I did not have any shows this weekend. I just kind of chilled and enjoyed the relaxing weekend home for the holidays. I'm trying to think of what I did. Trying to, I don't even know what I did. I think I probably just chilled.
Okay. No, for the most part, same. Played video games. Actually played the game that I'm close to beating. I am walking up to the final boss rush, so I'll probably, hopefully, finish this game this week. And then figure out what I'm gonna do afterwards. But yeah, very chill weekend. Just relaxed. Like I said, like I was saying, like this time between Christmas and New Year's is rough. Just
Yeah, it's like it's nice for the body, but yeah, it's not no like not many shows running. At least
yeah.
not that I know of.
There weren't many. Saw a few, but yeah, there weren't many shows. And I mean, yeah, they had the AEW pay-per-view over the weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah, weren't too many shows running at this time. You know, a lot of the places that we know are getting ready for, January at this point. They're doing their shows earlier in December. Uh,
yeah.
yeah, there wasn't much. Yeah, wasn't much. Oh, that's what I like. I forgot this in the thing to include. I watched. I've been rewatching Lucha Underground. Uh, to get ready for something that we'll bring up later. But yeah, that's what I did most of the weekend was rewatch Lucha Underground. And that's been fun. Which that ended up drawing me to watching these Dragon Gate matches since a lot of those guys were in Dragon Gate. And, a lot of the guys that we look up to now we used to be in Dragon Gate, so it ended up going on that run. But yeah, been rewatching Lucha Underground. It's been fun. It is wild to think it was, about 10 years ago at this point that the first season aired. Um, and then we just had the anniversary for the 6 year anniversary of AEW. It's just crazy to see how far wrestling has come in these years.
Oh yeah. I mean, like Raw just had its last show on national television.
Yeah, Raw just having its last show on USA.
Yeah, about to go to Netflix next Monday.
Yeah, that's and just like that comparing, because I can remember, yeah, like after this first season of Lucha Underground, everybody hoping that like Netflix would pick it up, that Netflix would pick up wrestling. It just came 10 years later and a
Yeah, but
different
the biggest
promotion.
promotion.
But yeah, it's wild to see. I'm excited to see what happens. Well, if we weren't doing anything, why don't we get into the topic for tonight, which is what have been your favorite things of 2024, brother?
Oh yeah. What was your for me, I mean, I will say like I like throughout 2024 was not a fan of it, but then like at the end of it, like kind of like real like self-reflection type deals. It
Yeah,
was nice. Like this year, I mean, I appreciate all the love I got, but I did do something I should have been doing a while ago. I got my ass in the gym more, and I busted my ass, and like I lost a shit ton of weight.
yeah.
Where everyone who is treating
You
me like a lightweight
you
now
lost
has
a like middle school child.
yeah, like I went from
More
like
of a person.
yeah, like I lost a shit ton of weight. Like naturally, like I said, I walk out around 180. If I'm feeling fat, like 85, which is nice.
Mhm.
Um, the lowest I've gotten down to is like 176, but a little too low.
Yeah.
But I would say, yeah, it was like that was super fun. I felt like I gained a lot of confidence in the ring in 2024. Like Doc can attest to it. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know what I should do for a move, and Doc's like, "What the fuck you mean you don't know what you should do?"
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I definitely don't feel like I have that. I felt like I definitely like was like my mind for wrestling's definitely changed. Where I think of I can feel like I just think of things differently. Like after doing the seminars that we do, like Mike Bailey or Gabe Sapolsky, like just listening to them and taking their advice and just trying to think of a different ways how to interpret who I am in the ring and just focus on those small little things, which I feel like has stepped up the game a lot. Like my selling's better, my in between facials and everything. I just like wanted to work on that. I feel like I really did. I didn't travel as much as I like to, but I don't take it too much as a fault. Country Air is a very strong brand where majority of people when they pay for us, they like the package deal. You don't want to buy Jay without Silent Bob, Itchy without Scratchy, so you don't want to get Zach without Doc. Totally understandable. But I mean, yeah, for me, like personally, 2024 it was cool to at least prove to myself like what Doc and Val and everyone's been telling me for a while that I need to have that confidence. Got to do it. I don't care what anyone says. I was the wrestler of the year for any goddamn promotion I worked for.
Oh yeah.
Screw you, Bobby. But no, like yeah, that was dope. And then like, I mean, the benefits are kind of paying off. Like, I made a goal to win belts at certain promotions that didn't happen, but it was
And
in
hey, we
like a
got a
zero.
shot now, don't we?
And we got not just a shot, we got a big
We
shot.
got it, yeah.
Like I didn't think like when we were at 0-1, like I really didn't think me and you were gonna ever compete for the heavyweight title. I was really thinking just tag mindset, but got a shot. So yeah, can win my first out of state title for like a promotion that treats us like we're at home.
Yeah.
It could be a world title.
Yeah. World title. Probably, yeah. Yeah. A historic world title at that, I imagine.
Exactly. Like I don't win a lot of world titles, but when I do, they're more historic.
Yeah. Got some
The
history in
world.
that thing.
Yeah, well, ICW, MKE. I don't care what anyone says. You can get mad, you can get cry, you can do your hard truths or whatever you want to bitch about. But there's no title in the state of Wisconsin. I think has more history than ICW.
Yeah.
Like Mudhold backyard company to like having one of the biggest shows of the year. That was a big moment too. Insane Eight, like never do we ever like have a shot on the Insane Eight. Like
Yeah.
tag guys don't get that shot.
Yeah.
So never did I think in my wildest dreams, not that like I cared, like if I had a dream match, it'd be really cool to do like a big cool tag match opening for Insane Eight, but I totally understand that every promotion should value the world championship. I'm not against that. But got to do the Insane Eight, and I think this was the first Insane Eight in many years where you didn't really have like quote unquote a veteran in the ring, like someone with like
Yeah.
10 plus years. It was a
Only two young
student teacher
guys.
man, two young guys tearing it up, and CJ and I think we like stole the show. Like definitely like had a lot of my best matches this year against CJ Cole.
Yeah. BJ has definitely stepped it up this year.
Who I got to work my first name, Cole
Yep.
Carter.
You worked a bunch.
I
You
got
worked a couple days this year.
who else?
Ariel Van Gogh.
Oh yeah, Ariel Van Gogh. I worked Ariel Van Gogh, Dante Leon. Got a win
Yep.
on Dante Leon. Fucking Isaiah Moore, who's on the come up, had a great match with him. I had a lot of great matches of guys who like we want to wrestle, guys who are putting in that work. No disrespect to anyone, but like I'm getting too old in wrestling to want to wrestle guys who just want to have an easy day in the office. Like that's not who I am, and that's never who I'll be. So when you wrestle me, it's gonna be you're here to work, bitch.
Yep.
And I love guys with that mentality.
Yep.
So yeah, 2025, I got a lot of great matches. Like I said, I'm looking forward to my world championship opportunity against Victor Analog, another guy I haven't got to work one on one. So I think that alone's a big match.
Yep. That alone is a very big match. Last time we were in the ring with him, he beat us.
Yeah, I blame that Uriah guy or whatever he switched his name to.
Yeah. Uriah Connors.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't care what anyone says, call it cocky, but like I like we talk about Berwyn Eagles Club and Logan Square and those bigger auditoriums like that are known for that. Like when you go to Chicago, you think of good wrestling, you think of Berwyn's Eagles, or you think of Logan Square, and it's not there yet, and it can't be there yet because you have to have it for years. But the bar is definitely feeling like it could be on the cups of being that spot that people are going to talk about years down the line that hopefully is still running and being like, man, the bar's just been like, how many promotions ran through here, how many people come through. And if that's the case, proud to be a guy who, built the bar.
Yep. Well, Bill.
AJ Styles built WWE. Zach Hendricks built the bar.
Yep.
I would say Doc and I, if Doc would have been here because we would have been killing it, but Doc was injured.
Yep, unfortunately. But no,
I
yeah,
don't know. It's
the
like
bar it feels like it's has a chance to become that place. As long as the fans have the same feelings for it that we do, I find it hard to believe that it won't be.
oh yeah. And then 2024, I mean, I found a nice look for myself. Switched up the gear and can't wait for I don't know if it's like country. I don't know if we would call this 3.0. I don't know if country 1.0 is like the gear matching color gear camo.
Yeah.
I don't know. This might be 4.0, but like
I'd
new
probably
gear about
say
the
actually closer to four.
yeah, I would say for 1.0 was probably like country or the first version was just when we were not sure if we were going to be a tag team. We just got
Yeah,
matching colors.
yeah, we had like matching colors.
Remember when we took that commitment to drop down on a knee and make a tag team and put the name on the
On
gear?
it, yeah.
That's how you know it's a real tag team when they put the name on the gear.
So yeah,
And
we
then
took our
we
individual names off and put the name on.
and
Um,
then 3.0 would probably be our mixture of guns,
yeah, the tribute gear.
wolves. Yeah. And this one's kind of like a tribute, but not really. It's kind of like just us who we found out what we like, and like I like the design that we're about to get.
Yep. Yeah, it's us. The next step in finding ourselves.
Well, like in my like, and maybe I'm wrong, but when you look at this new when people look at it, you're hearing us talk about it. When you look at this set we're about to get, it looks like the three versions we have combined. Like
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna give away too much, but like our gold gear and our tropical smoothie gear, which is orange and green for people who don't know tropical smoothie colors, trying to earn that sponsorship. Like that's a lot tribal. Hint hint.
Yeah.
Our tribute gear, we still have fur, we still have roadmap. And then when you talk about first version, in a way, we still have our individual selves. And like that's all I'll say on that part.
Yep. Yeah, we're still doing the damn
And
thing.
damn, does
Like,
it
yeah.
feel good to finally rip off someone who's been ripping off me.
Like, and then yeah, it was like I'm sure somebody will find a way to rip off something from this.
Oh, this gear is gonna be dope. But yeah, no, 2024 though, like I think the best things for me, uh like I'll peel back the curtain a little. When Doc got injured, I was like, fuck, what am I going to do for bookings? Like, when you do tag wrestling for so long and that is your mentality, and like it's still the mentality, because to everyone in the tag division, Doc and I were talking about it before the podcast, y'all have done nothing this year.
Yep.
Like, there's been no big moves. I have not seen many promotion title changes.
Nope. Yep.
Like, y'all took a break. It's fine. Don't worry. When we come back, it's going to get heated up. But
Yeah.
um, like when it happened though, and Doc got injured, I remember just being at home and just trying to think of like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Especially like when I was messaging places that I had bookings with, and it was like, hey, Doc got hurt, I can still come out. And a lot of places like, hey, like we appreciate it. And like some like I appreciate the honesty. They're like, hey, like we just really like you guys as a tag team. So I was like, all right, well, places I want to be at, I'll wait because when Doc comes, that's why I'd rather be known in his country other than Zach Hendricks. Like I like being known as the brand,
Yeah.
but it's just one of those like, what do I do? And I just remember sitting in the car with Val, And Val just telling me like, how about you? She's like, this year you might not travel as much, but she's like, you can do other things. She's like, you talk about getting in the gym more. She's like, why don't you work on your body? Why don't you like work on like when you're doing these more local shows? Why don't you focus on these things that Gabe Sapolsky or someone else is telling you to focus on? Do these minor things, and also, why don't you break the stigma? We won't say who, but we know who they are. The
Mhm.
people that say I was only booked for one reason.
Yep.
So got to do all that. Like looking forward to when Dak comes back because I will never. I always admit it. I'm not afraid to say. I always think Doc's the better of the two. Doc will never say it because he's too humble and he's too pretty. But I always think Doc's always calm, cool, collective. He's jacked. He's dope looking. He does cool shit. Hence why he got mad. Why I stole a lot of it this year.
Like,
Finding
I didn't get
inspiration in my
mad. I
brother.
was just like, I noticed
No, I'm
it.
just teasing. No, I'm just teasing.
I was like,
But finding
hey.
inspiration in the brother, especially now that I'm about the size of a heavyweight to do his move set. But yeah, it was always just definitely fine to be like, oh man, like I always thought like in the back of my head sometimes I was booked because I was like Doc's tag partner. But it was nice to validate, like, hey, you're good. When Doc's back, your mindset's completely different. You're not gonna be sitting here doubting yourself. You're gonna be more open, more getting ideas, which is gonna be making us look way better. It's not fun when one tag team partner has no confidence and the other one's kind of trying to figure out what he does and tell him like, hey, why are you thinking this way? So looking forward to fucking coming back. Not gonna say a month. We're gonna let everyone keep waiting. I will give you a spoiler. It's not January, but
Yeah. Yeah.
looking forward to coming back. Looking forward to now doing what I've learned this year, 2024, putting over that like, hey, you are as good as everyone has told you. You're stupid for not listening to them. You got your fat ass in the gym finally. Lost a damn near third grader,
Yeah,
and
at
here we
least.
are. But what was your favorite thing, Stock?
Um, all of that. I've enjoyed watching your growth. Like I said, I've always had faith in you, but yeah, it doesn't mean anything if you don't believe in yourself. I've always thought you were a better wrestler than you give yourself credit for, and I think you proved that. And not only did you prove it, you became even better.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
proud of most of the students. Most of the students at Brew City. Um, they
yeah.
had,
I'll say I'm proud of some of them, and I'm not going to be a big mean jerk, but there are some I'm like, ah.
I have enjoyed all of Yeti's promos this year. We always say it. Yeti is definitely, as far as characters, one of the smartest wrestlers that we've seen for his age. Somebody who
We'll
completely.
pull. Let's just say if Yeti was healed, dude, like
Yeah,
me and Doc have
if
witnessed
Yeti
it.
did other things, you guys would be amazed.
Yeah.
Yeti gets it. Yeti gets it. So seeing his promos over the years, how much work he puts in work for these promos. Love to see that. You talked about CJ. CJ's growth as a wrestler this year has been fun to watch. He is, he's gotten to traveling more this year, which we always like to see. And yeah, he's really stepped up his game as, with his rival with the rivalry that you guys have had in ICW. Jack and Josiah. This has been Jack's first year, and he hit the ground running, being, on the road, helping set up. He's had an amazing year. He put up his stats, 78 matches, 20 promotions in his first year. Crazy proud of him. Josiah trying to find himself also this year as a singles wrestler, just like Zach was. He's tried a lot of different looks. He's come out with some very amazing nerd merchandise that you guys should buy. Um, Law being on everybody's poster. Uh,
Oh, coolest promo pick around.
yeah, yeah. Wah's got like, yeah, one of the best promo picks around. If Wah's on your show, you're probably putting him on the poster. And I think he deserves it. He's put a lot of thought into his look. He's always thinking about it. I don't know if he got his new set of gear yet.
Yeah,
Uh,
he did.
he did. Okay.
He wore it at ICW, the white gear with.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
go see that. And yeah, him too. I know travel is rough is on these younger guys seems a bit rougher than it is for us. But seeing them get out there, it all feels like they are a faction, not a dedicated tag team. So they have, bookings everywhere. Their commitments aren't to each other necessarily. Not saying that that's a bad thing, but it's just it makes a difference in travel.
No, like tag team wrestling, me and like Val and I have talked about. You have to have a passion, like you have to have that chemistry, and
Yeah,
like if the chemistry's there, it's there, and like and like you also can't have like any thoughts of like what ifs,
yeah,
like Doc and I, when we like made the commitment of being country air full time, it was like we were talking. Like I remember the day I got done with freelance, called them, told them straight up what they were saying to us, and it was like, "It's up to you." Like I'm down, but it was one of those like, "Hey, now when you do it, you have to understand like you're now no matter what you're committing, you have to kind of check in with your tag partner, figure out dates."
yep, yep. You're committed to each other. You guys have to be, on the same page all the time. And hey, them being a faction and traveling in the ways that they are, I'm not saying that it's not working for them. They've had some, debuts at places that we'd like to wrestle. Um,
Oh no, definitely like super proud of them. Like TAU a year ago when Doc went down, we had to pass off a booking, and not only have they been killing it, they're still there till this day. So obviously they're doing something right. They
and they've
got
been able to
other
turn that one
promotions
booking
off
into
of
other
that.
bookings, which
They
is,
got to First Wrestling, which is awesome for them. They got Jack Morris opportunities, like creating opportunities for other guys. So like doing it quickly, like Jack Morris, CJ Cole. CJ Cole made great waves in Michigan this year.
yep,
Like really kind of like in a way, like people thought like was he was starting to be more Michigan than Wisconsin, which is always like cool to see. I'll give CJ Cole credit. Like he always had potential, but like he was a little immature when he first broke in. The dedication wasn't there as much, but like this year, man, like he
yep,
has stepped it up.
he
He's
turned
like
it up. Yeah.
he's turned it up, and like I was there in Michigan when they got like booked Silas on the show, and like everyone was like, "Oh, who's gonna work?" And they like were like CJ Cole, and like regard like that's kind of cool to be out of state and like still be considered like, hey, this is a good opportunity. This is the guy I want to give it to. So like CJ Armando Alvarez,
Yep, Armando establishing himself as maybe one of the best young heels
he is his one of his
in
cells
Wisconsin.
cracks me up every time. He'll like roll over and like crawl like with his legs flat like a dog.
Mhm.
It's the funniest shit every time. I always crack up. But like Armando was so good. So like and then yeah, like Jack Morris merch table to just absolutely killing it, like doing moves that I'm like, damn, why didn't I think of this?
Yep, yep. He's a student of the game for sure.
Yep. And then I'll give one more shout
Like
out
speaking
because I
of
was
fucking
hardest.
watching these Dragon Game matches, I've seen a couple spots that he's done.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, you can
and
definitely
then he
tell he's
actually
like
he did
not
put
the
out that video of where he stolen spots from too, which I thought was cool.
yeah. And then I'll give one more shout out because I was really hard on him, but he's been killing it. Big F and Luke.
Okay.
Regardless of what I want to say, Big F and Luke, he pissed me off when I was training him. He was lazy and all that, but in a way, it all worked out for him. And like, I'll still always give advice because that's who I am. But like, I mean, his last match at ICW, I'm not gonna say anything. Like, so, you could tell an accident happened, and for him being as young and not as trained as other guys who are his young, he covered that shit up beautifully. No panic, no nothing.
So,
Um, he's good at what he does. He's working on it. He knows he's not the best. He understands all that. He's trying to make right. But yeah, like I mean, he won the tag titles this year. He's doing good. He's family business is doing very well at Fourth Wall. So big effing Luke. And then I'm not going to make no spoilers. All I'm going to say is at Fourth Wall, more family might be coming. Not Zach Hendricks, so I'm
yeah,
committed to a different family. Sorry. Sorry, family business. I like only one of you. She's the hot one.
that's fair.
But Yep. But yeah, no, super proud of like the young guys, especially like I feel like when we were young, there wasn't a lot of Wisconsin outside of the state.
No,
And it's just fun to see the
when we
guys who like traveled with us.
I won't say that there wasn't. I will say that there wasn't as
Much.
in the bigger promotions. You weren't
Yeah,
seeing Wisconsin in the bigger promotions.
yeah, the one like the ones that a lot of guys like we want to get to.
Yeah, which I
Yep.
feel like we're seeing a lot now. Between students, Sierra and Joey, you, um,
I
even
definitely feel like the
I'll
students
give it
out
up to
there.
Aaron Arsenal.
Oh, Arsenal definitely like it's like broke out this year,
Yep,
like
yep.
killing it.
He's broke out. He's been traveling a lot.
You
Um,
still have a stupid fucking mustache, and
yeah,
no
yeah.
one likes you at Gentlemen's Club. Hence why they weren't on the list. Yeah, you think we forgot? I might have, but you won't know.
But yep, give credit. And I'll actually for doing something that I know was probably very uncomfortable for him, Chucky, for doing the play. Um,
True, Chucky. You went.
I'm sure that was stepping out of his comfort zone. Um, it got us a place to practice with high ceilings.
Oh, that was cool.
So,
I hit a 450 this year.
yeah, yeah. It's like, so that, and yeah, yeah, doing something that I'm sure he wasn't, super comfortable with, but getting it done, and it benefited us. So, thanks, Chuck.
Thank
Um,
you, Chuckles.
yeah, um, yeah, yeah. So, lots of good in 2024. Looking forward to 2025. I guess I could say I am happy. I have just about made it a year through surgery and my recovery, and it's been mostly positive. It's fucked up my knee. It take a long time to heal, but we're progressing. We're coming back. It's not as soon as you think, but sooner than you think. One of those situations.
Everyone's just excited when they're going to hear that pop, pop, pop.
Yep. So we're working on it. We're working on it. The leg is getting stronger. It's getting some size in it. Got to work on that contractions, but we're getting there.
Hell yeah.
We're getting there. All right, brother. So why don't we get ready to take it home and talk about what you got coming up this week?
Yes, sir. I got a whole lot of nothing.
All right.
No bookings this weekend. I do have family coming up Saturday. Gonna do like dinner with them, hang out for a bit. But other than that, oh, couples massage booked on Sunday. Well needed. Couples massage, bro.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Um,
You?
Me, nothing. More video games, more gym. Um, yeah, I think that should be it. Um,
Does everyone think one of these weekends coming up, we need to plan a sleepover?
yeah, or something. Yeah, or do something. One of these
Yeah, we'll
weeks.
all sleep in your bed. I'll bring the dogs and Val and Jack. Big sleepover. K Dot won't mind, right?
Like, as long as your dogs listen to her, she probably won't mind.
Oh, sorry. Dogs have sass.
Yeah. Like she don't like the sass our dogs got. So
But
well, with that, I guess we should just take it on home. So any final thoughts or questions?
uh not really, anyone who saw that list that was posted, obviously 2025, not gonna say when, but we will be back together. And then yeah, that wanted to start getting off that list. I think I counted. And there's like 70 tag teams on that list, and there's probably more that we probably missed. So
Yep.
want to wrestle
Like,
everyone, but calling out
look,
the ones.
look, don't be offended if you weren't on the list. Trust, you're on the list. All right. I want to wrestle everyone. There's just so much room on a sheet of paper.
Also, so much time to think about making a
Yeah.
list.
Like trying to
Trying to
get
stay relevant.
yeah.
Trying to stay relevant here,
Yeah, yeah.
and also, not to be a dick, maybe make some more noise.
It's like, yeah. Or yeah, you can be like, we ain't never walked away from a challenge.
Yeah, like I ain't trying to be mean, but like some of these people and like why ain't I on that list? It's like I ain't trying to be mean, but I'm calling out people making noise.
Yeah, yeah. You want it, come get it.
Hell yeah, because we coming. Pop, pop, pop.
Uh, for me, let us know some of your favorite things of 2024 down below. Favorite matches, favorite movies, favorite music, whatever. It was like we didn't even talk about music. There was so much good music this year too. And a couple good movies came out this year too.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, there was that Kendrick Lamar Drake beef.
yep, the Kendrick Lamar Drake piece. Uh, didn't Godzilla Kong come out this year?
I believe so.
Yeah. And at least
Deadpool
Godzilla minus
Wolverine.
one came to Netflix.
See, a lot of this stuff I wouldn't know if I was on this podcast. I only know about the rap battles.
Yeah, yeah, yep. So there is, that. So it's been a great year. And we hope 2025 will be just as good, if not better.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on all the social medias. Tell Perch at PerchXLV that you miss him. You can't wait till he stops being such a superstar to come hang out with his homies on a random night in the middle of the week to talk about our weekends. This has been the Take It Home podcast. Y'all be easy. One.